I have been dating my girlfriend for about 2 years now. I have proposed 2 times since last year and she said no both times and we should get to know each other better. She said when the time is right, she will let me know. I thank God I didn't do it in public. She still asks me for stuff. Should I keep trying or should I look elsewhere? You are a placeholder, it goes soon clear. You are just her money making machine and you call Mumu join. I need this girl to start communicating. Hi guys, welcome back to True Tales and Thoughts. So today we're going to be reading some stories about people's relationship issues from the Instagram page Jero Olumofin. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and let's get right into it. The first story says, I have proposed 2 times since last year and she said no both times. Does she love me? Is this normal? Help. Hi Jero, good morning. Please, I'm in need of advice. I have been dating my girlfriend for about 2 years now, but now I'm wondering if she really loves me. I proposed January last year and she said it's too soon and we should get to know each other better. This is someone I pay her bills and she's using my car to work. I fuel the car too and much more. On Val's Day, I proposed to her again and she said no. She said when the time is right, she will let me know. I am feeling somehow. I thank God I didn't do it in public on Valentine's Day. But after Valentine's Day, she held the ring. She still asks me for stuff. What do I do, please? Should I keep trying or should I look elsewhere? I am 36 years old. I don't want to be 40 and not married. I really love her. Please advise. I need this girl to start communicating because she's talking a lot but she's not really saying anything. They've been dating for 2 years, right? He proposed the first time. She said it's too soon. Okay, fine. The next year, February, he proposed. And what's the excuse? I need her to start talking because I feel like she's saying no, but she doesn't really have a substantial reason. And I believe that we might see it lightly now because it's a woman who is saying no to a man. But imagine that a man was with a woman for 2 years and they've been getting to know each other, they've been dating for 2 years, and the man keeps delaying the proposal. I think we'll all see it as weird, right? So I think that both of them really need to have a serious conversation. She needs to start talking now and say what exactly the problem is. Because this is how people waste other people's lives. She might just be using him as a placeholder while she goes out there and finds her husband. Before you know it, oh, he will come back to Jura and say, oh, I saw her traditional wedding pictures. She's blocked me. That will be the next thing. So they need to really sit down, have a very, very serious conversation on why exactly. She has to give a very good reason why she does not accept his proposals after 2 good years. How much longer do you need to know somebody? Especially if you're in the same country or you're in the same city. How much longer do you need to know somebody before you decide whether or not you want to marry them? So I think this girl, she could be wasting his time. But well, what do I know? Let's go to the comment section. It says, poster, just wait for her ovulation period. Get her pregnant. She will come and beg you for marriage. People are not serious. This one said, she has other plans, bro. Pele. This one said, if you are serious, then break up with her. She's using you for the benefits. Talk to her and know where she stands. Don't waste your time anymore. Exactly. They need to talk, like seriously. They seriously need to talk. This one said, please kindly ask her for the reason she didn't accept your proposal the second time. And if she does not reply you, waka come my side with that ring. Maybe she's expecting the proposal from somewhere else. Good luck to you. Good people just they suffer rejection up and down, Jerry. Oh my God. This one said, you are good for dating, not for marriage. This one said, I thought guys like waiting till 35 before they get serious with marriage. Now the girl they use you play. I'm sure there were girls that loved you back then when you were younger. I could have easily married you, but you used them to play. No worry. Oh my God. This one said, you are a ladder, bro. No this and no peace. When thou knowest peace, thou shalt give thyself sense, which passeth all understanding. All the best, mate. Oh my God, this one said, you are useful to her for now. You better wise up. You proposed to her 2 different times and she rejected you. 1 time is okay before you move on. I mean, I feel like 1 time is like, okay, you know, her reason was that she wanted to get to know him better. Okay, that's understandable. Maybe she felt like it was so soon. Maybe they had not been spending enough time together, whatever the reason may be. But the 2nd time, I don't think he should move on, but I think he should sit down and have an honest conversation with this girl and ask her exactly what the problem is. If she does not give him a very, very good explanation, then I think that's when he should be like, okay, I'm out. This one said, firstly, how old is she? And ask her questions like, when does she intend settling down? And hear what she says. If she says yes, she loves someone else and she doesn't intend settling down with you. And again, truth be told, you might be doing something she doesn't like about you and it scares her to settle down with someone like you. Until she sees a change, she'll keep saying no. But if there's something that he's doing, why can't she not open her mouth and speak? This one said, sorry, poster, try having a serious conversation and ask her what her plans about marriage are. You will decide after the response. Anyway, let us know so we can clean up after she leaves. If you want, my boys can help her pack her things. This one said, after 2 years, she still wants to know you better. I don't know when single ladies and men will get to understand the fact that no matter how long you court someone, you can't know him or her 100% until you get married. This is very suspicious. This one said, 36 years old and you no get sense. Oh my God. This one said, I feel bad for him. Poster, she's not the one. Please leave her alone. You deserve better. This one said, the fact that you're asking this question already means you know the answer. If you ever doubt if a woman is interested in you, just know she's not. Women make it clear when they're interested in men. Mr. Poster, move on. She seems to be very reluctant. This one says, she doesn't love you, my dear. I know it can be painful to hear, so I pray the Lord gives you strength to walk away from her. She doesn't deserve your love. But let's not also get it twisted, right? The fact that this man is willing to get married does not mean that he's a good man. Let me just get that straight. Because everybody's acting like, oh, he's such a fantastic man. I'm not even reading some comments that are saying, oh, bring the ring here, you know, you're so loving. It does not mean, the fact that he's willing to get married does not mean he's such a fantastic person. But the issue here is that the girlfriend refusing his proposals 2 times is a cause for concern, and he needs to know exactly what is going on. For me, that's just it. It doesn't mean he's the most fantastic person. Maybe indeed he's doing something that scares her, but she needs to speak up. Something needs to be said. People need to speak up and speak up quick. You know, guys, it could also be that this girl actually loves him, but she's just not ready for marriage right now. But then I need her to she needs to speak, because now she's just saying, oh, when I'm ready, I'm going to tell you. This guy he clearly wants to get married. Hello? That is quite inconsiderate. You just say, okay, just hang in there, just be waiting for me, doing all this stuff for me. When I'm ready, I'm going to come to you and tell you. That is almost indefinite. She can be ready in 16 years. Is that when you want to get married? So they need to talk about these things so that they see if they're even on the same page, right? Mumu man we no get sense. You are a placeholder. It goes soon clear. This one said, you are just her money-making machine and you call Mumu join. Why not stop giving her money and not allow her use your car anymore? Tell her that when it's the right time, she will have access to all that. My guy, look, ladies, they ready. Then plenty out here. That's the one he loves. This one said, when I know they communicate about future plans and long-term plans, you're supposed to know who you date before you propose. Now you don't chop no twice. And you still they wait. Now woman they push for proposal herself, not men. I know. Normally it's always women. So that's why it's very strange for me that she's so reluctant. There's definitely something going on. This one says, she doesn't love you enough to accept the ring. I think she's waiting for someone better. I suggest you stop giving her gifts for a while. Let's see if she will still continue with you. The next one said, so you are paying all the bills and she's driving your car. Does she live with you? What does she contribute to this relationship? In what ways have you tried to cross-check if she's really into you? Any signs she is dating someone else? Has she ever bought you gifts? You sound desperate, and she might be seeing the desperation in you. Find answers to all these questions I raised, and then you will know what to do. Well, he might not be desperate. He might just be a good guy that wants to treat his girlfriend right and is ready for marriage. To me, I don't see any signs that he's desperate. I just think that he's a normal guy who takes care of his girlfriend and is ready for marriage. Basically, I think that's just all it is. This one says, LOL, you better find love somewhere else. She's not ready or doesn't want to be with you. She is just there for what she is getting. When she is satisfied, she will take off. Let's take the last comment that says, what's the essence of all these relationships if they don't end in marriage? Do you all date to exchange sexual organs or for pleasure only? 3, 4 to 6 months of dating, you should be able to know if the person is worth doing a lifetime with or if you should move on with your life. These days, most ladies and gentlemen date just to say, I'm in a relationship, just to have someone to take care of their needs and satisfy their extra urge. That's the reasons why situations like this happen in the first place. If you can't accept his proposal, tell him why you can't accept it and let him move on if he can't deal with it. And you too move on since he's not worth doing a lifetime with. Don't leave people in a state of dilemma like this. Mr. Poster, you should learn not to be a simp and move on. That's one thing I don't like. When a man is taking good care of his girlfriend, they start calling him a simp. I don't like that, honestly. I think it's actually normal that he pays her bills and he's giving her a car to drive. But now the problem is there's something going on that he does not know about and he needs to figure it out very fast. So that if it's something he cannot deal with, he will just move on. The earlier, the better. You guys, let me know. What do you think is going on with this girl? Do you think she's seeing someone else or do you think she's waiting for someone better? And if you're in this guy's shoes, will you stick around or would you just take off? Let me know in the comment section below. And let's move to the next story. The next story says, please keep me anonymous. Dear Juru, I'm a 22-year-old female. My boyfriend always gets so angry at me and starts shouting at me whenever we have issues. He starts throwing my phones and tells me to get out of his house till he's calm. Most times I'm not even fully dressed and I can't leave with the way I'm dressed. But he tells me not to touch anything and leave his house with whatever I am wearing. He says really hurtful things to me. He always says I'm stressing him physically, mentally and emotionally. Currently, my phones are severely broken. I know every argument will end in him shouting and dragging me around. I don't cheat or talk to other guys, but he gets angry when he claims I'm disrespecting him or saying something to mock him. Is it normal for your partner to always raise their voice in a relationship? Some people that know how angry he gets sometimes say it's normal for couples to have this kind of arguments in relationships. But it bothers me. These days, I'm even scared to talk. My dear, of course you'll be scared to talk. It's only normal that you'll be scared to talk. This is absolutely abnormal. I don't know who is telling her that this is normal, but it's absolutely abnormal. I believe that when you're in a relationship, there should at all times be a level of respect. Even if you're having an argument, I think that you can keep your voice at a healthy volume and have an argument. And second of all, we are adults. Normal adults should have control of their emotions. The fact that you're angry does not mean you should start acting like an animal. It's a bit scary to hear how she's describing this guy and how out of control he is of his own emotions. I feel like he needs therapy. He has anger issues. It's true that some people say things like, oh, when I get into arguments with my partner, I raise my voice, I insult him, I do this, I do that. For me, that is not normal. Maybe it's because I did not grow up seeing that, you know. And she clearly, I don't even know if she had parents who were together, because I'm sure that if she had parents with a healthy relationship, she would know that that is not normal. But she's asking now because she's clearly not had people to look up to see if that is normal or not. For me, when I see that kind of behavior, it's very shocking to me, and it's it sends off bells in my head like this is abnormality. I believe that an argument should be like a conversation. It could be a bit more, a bit more heated than conversation, but no insults. Just argue about what you're arguing. I remember my mom always telling me, when you're arguing with your sibling, argue about what you're arguing about. Don't go into insults. Just talk about exactly what you're talking about. And that's how I grew up. So I don't see this as normal at all. I think that as adults, we're supposed to have control. We are able to have control. That's what makes us different from animals. The difference between a human being and an animal is that control that you have over yourself. You don't just act irrationally. You need to have control of your emotions. And this guy clearly does not have it. I am very scared for this kind of situations because someone with anger issues can end up doing something irrational in the heat of the moment. Very soon you hear that in the heat of the moment, he just pushed her to the wall and she just never woke up. It's very dangerous to be in relationship with people like this. So if this was my sister, honestly, I would tell her this guy needs help that you cannot give him. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to pack your things and walk out of this relationship. The people around her are clearly giving her bad advice because maybe they don't know better, or maybe they just want to see her suffer. But in my opinion, she needs to leave this guy. This guy needs help that she can never give him. He needs help of a therapist. Let's go to the comment section. This one said, they will beat you one day. Carry yourself and run away from that relationship. She already said that he drags her around. It's slowly escalating from shouting to saying hurtful things to her, to dragging her around, to slapping her, to stomping on her, to beating her, to pushing her to the wall. It will just keep going until the day that she goes 6 feet under. Then that's the end of the story. Her life is gone. She's so young. I'm sure she doesn't know any better. That's why she's asking, right? This one said, it's not normal. He is violent. Flee. Another person said, what are you doing at the age of 22 staying with a man who is emotionally and physically abusing you? You're supposed to be back in school. Run and never look back. This one said, no more words. You better get out of that relationship at the instant because you'll become a social media story tomorrow. Please, I'm tired of reading justice for this and that. Oh, my hashtag no they work against self. This one said, you self, stay in your house and buy your things. You people will see all shades of flags of colors and still stay in the relationships, mostly because of financial reasons. Learn how to respect yourself and develop your self-esteem. And this is the kind of situation where you see a young girl who was very vibrant, very happy, who loved to live life, who was a breath of fresh air, get into this kind of relationships. And after all the torture that she goes through, she comes back looking like a shadow of herself. What her eyes have seen, the shaking that her eyes will see in the relationship, she'll come out looking like a shadow of herself. This girl needs to get out like yesterday. And he also verbally abuses her. Do you know what that can do to your self-esteem? Do you know what that can do to your self-esteem? He insults her and says hurtful things to her. And one thing I even ask myself sometimes, people that get into this kind of arguments, right? How do you come back from that? Because I believe that there's some things that you will tell me and I can forgive you. Honestly, it's happened to me before. There's some things that some people have told me. I've forgiven them. I don't hold a grudge against them, but I will never forget. I will never. It's engraved in my mind, and sometimes I actually sit and think of it for no reason. Do you understand? So I don't understand how in a relationship, you're supposed to be with someone in a relationship and they'll say some kind of hurtful things to you. How do you come back from that? How do you imagine that it's your husband, right? How do you come back from that and start having intimacy with the person? How do you come back from that? It will be very hard. I don't know if it's just me. You guys, let me know in the comment section. Is it just me? But there's some things that you tell me that I will not be able. I'll probably just, if I'm in a relationship, I'll probably just need to break up with you because I will never be able to remove that from my head. It's not like it's deliberate, but it's stuck there. I will just keep going back to it, having flashbacks of the time when you told me this thing, and I will just not be able to recover. You guys, let me know if I'm the only one. I don't know if I'm the only one. Maybe it's just me, but that's how I am. This one said, you better run, sister. You never marry. All these things, they happen. Now, red flag, oh, don't tell me you don't see it. Maybe she doesn't. And some people might think that she's stupid for staying there or whatever. But the thing is, you don't know what you don't know. When she knows better, hopefully she'll use that information and help herself. But for now, I'm sure she just doesn't know what a normal relationship looks like. That's why she's coming out to ask. At least she's asking. Another person said, Auntie, carry yourself and leave that relationship. Because me, I won't follow and post justice for anybody. Most of you are just dumb. You did not come to this life to do relationship. Even God didn't say you must suffer in this thing called relationship. For me, she's not dumb. Just as I was saying, right? She doesn't know any better. Some people grew up in situations that are different, right? Maybe she did not have any role models, anybody to look up to know what a normal relationship should be like. So I don't really appreciate when people say, oh, you're so dumb, you're so stupid. No. So people just don't know, and they just need to be advised in a loving way. That's all. So these people saying she's dumb, okay. This one said, the sad truth is that many of our women asking her to leave are going through the same ish in their relationships, but they don't want to leave because of financial benefits. Make una they try date for love and future security, I beg. This one said, you're scared to talk in your relationship, then that's not where you should be. The choices we make in life will either make or break us. Yeah, at the end of the day, she'll need to make her decision. This one said, 22 years old. Go home, I beg. They love you at home. Maybe she doesn't have a home. We don't even know her situation. This one said, it might not be easy for you to leave this relationship, but if you do, I can tell you it will be one of the best decisions you ever make in your life. There's more to life than relationships, especially those ones that lead you nowhere. Talking from experience, please get a life worthy of another person that is not toxic. Please don't waste your life. Yeah, these are the kind of loving comments I feel like this person should be looking at. I feel like if you see somebody in an abusive situation and you say they are dumb, it means you're very insensitive. Because it's a way that abuse alters your brain, right? You begin to, it's like you give up, you just give up and you become as though you're dumb. But it's just the way that you've been programmed. Abuse reprograms your brain. Yeah, I think that's what I meant to say. Abuse reprograms your brain in a way that is just unbelievable. So I think that most of the time when people are giving comments to this kind of people, they need to be a bit more sensitive and empathetic. This one said, oh, that's an abusive relationship. It's very toxic. Soon he will start beating you. For your mental health, please leave. He's already dragging her. Yeah, that's true. This one said, verbal abuse is still abuse. He's dragging you around, shouting at you and saying hurtful things to kill your self-esteem because he's insecure and doesn't even like himself. He probably even hates you. Leave him. It's really not worth it. Single life is better than this stupid relationship. And the worst one is, she said, when she says something that he feels she's saying to mock him. Is that an insecure person? That's already a big sign of insecurity. He's not even sure of himself. So I'm sure that any single thing that she says, he will just interpret it in his own way and take offense. Of course, she's going to feel like she's walking on eggshells. She cannot even speak in her relationship. So what is she even doing there? This one said, Auntie, leave before you get turned into human punching bag. One day it's raising his voice at you. Another day he'll be raising his hands to hit you. The fact that you're scared to talk in order to avoid conflict says it all. You can't keep walking on eggshells around him. Leave him and rest. This one said, please, I know that even as you have typed this beautiful nonsense, you know in your heart that is abnormal. Flee, dear. You are too young to face such emotional violence. Be wise. Know your worth. Please, Jesus. The last comment says, please run very fast and don't look back. Today your phones are severely broken. Tomorrow it could be your bones. Please run. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you've been in this kind of toxic relationship, let us know how you're able to pick yourself up and leave. If you have any advice for people who might be in this kind of situations, drop it in the comment section below. I really empathize with people like this because I feel like they might look dumb. Like to other people, people might be like, how can you be so stupid? How can you be so dumb? But we're all adults, yeah? 22-year-old is an adult, right? But abuse diminishes you to the point where it's almost like you cannot really think for yourself. You just let go and give up. Do you understand? So anyway, if you guys have ever been in this kind of situations, let me know in the comment section below. The next story says, my girlfriend keeps wearing skimpy clothes and I don't like it. I have been dating this girl for a while now. She likes wearing skimpy clothes. I've cautioned her several times, especially when guys are coming over to my place. Every time I say someone is coming to the house, she will just run and change from a boo-boo gown to something that shows her boobs and bum. And the funniest thing is, when only both of us are in the house, she doesn't wear all these skimpy clothes. So it go be like say she dey dress for go deeper life. It is only when I have visitors where she go dey happy to show her body. She says she dresses like this so that the other guys are going to see what he is enjoying. Wetin I carry put for house abeg? Please, make una help me reason am. Yo, guys. Well, I'm very happy this guy said girlfriend. I am so happy he said girlfriend. So, bro, if this is a deal breaker for you, this might be your sign to move on. What? When I was reading it, I actually thought he said she always wears skimpy clothes at home. Then when he has guests, she runs and goes and wears a boo-boo gown. If you don't know what a boo-boo gown is, I'm going to put a picture for you here. I thought he was complaining about her wearing skimpy clothes at home. Then when he has guests, she runs inside to wear a boo-boo gown. I did not know I was inside the reverse. That girl has a problem. And the worst part is he has already spoken to her about it and she's not willing to change. I feel like for the most part, even if we don't want to admit it, people judge us from what we wear. Most of the time when you go out on the streets and you see different people wearing different things, you judge them. Let's all be honest. You would judge them at least for a second on what they are wearing, right? Presentation is very important. You need to pay attention to how you want people to treat you. Then you dress accordingly, okay? So the fact that this girl is still his girlfriend is a good thing. If he feels like this is something that really bothers him, then he should consider calling up this relationship. It's still a relationship. It's not like it's marriage or anything. To be honest, the girl's behavior is really strange. I don't understand. And her explanation even confuses me more. How can she say she wants to show other guys what he is enjoying? Is your body not supposed to be for the guy you are with? Why do other guys have to see what he's enjoying? Please make it make sense. Like, if you understand this logic, please let me know in the comment section, because I don't get it. Let's go to the comment section to see what people are saying. This one said, the funny thing is that through the comments, you can easily see that guys and girls reason differently. Okay, let's go for it. The first comment says, if she doesn't listen to you, leave her. What's the point of planning a life with someone that isn't willing to change or do the right thing? Yeah, they still have the option to separate. This one said, I think she's just trying to look good. You can't expect her to wear mama clothes now. We girls, we understand that meeting your friends for the first time will have to look good. So they feel they tell you, say your babe set, etc. I don't think she has bad intentions. Just tell her to be dressing sexy for you too. I don't think that's necessary. You can dress, you can wear like form-fitting stuff which are a bit more modest than skimpy clothes that show your boobs and your bum. Like, there's so many ways that you can look sexy without looking trashy and skimpy. I think that's actually his problem. And I don't see why she should advertise herself like that, to be very honest. There's no need for that. This one said, now your girl will give you hypertension. If she cannot change, chase her away. Else someone go follow you, they chop her behind. This one said, look at who is talking. Who are you to demand decorum? You that is camping a lady, are you supposed to be cohabiting with someone you have not married? Are you supposed to be sharing the same bed? You can't give what you don't have. You don't have decorum, and she can't give decorum to you either. She's not a wife in her head, and she's like a needle with no rope underneath. It's like a construct, it's a mindset. So work on yourself and do the needful, because if you are not responsible as a head, how can she be responsible as well? Let's not even go into the stuff you have done potentially together, which is against the code of God's construct and design already. Be wise, son. Cheers. Yeah, this advice is good if they are Christians or are interested in the Christian perspective. This is very good advice, because to begin with, your name is supposed to be staying with her, right? That's good advice. I'm never going to shun that because I too believe in celibacy before marriage. That's a good thing. But in this case, they are clearly already staying together and he's asking for advice for the exact situation he's already in, right? So I think that this comment is good, but it's a bit out of place, in my opinion. This one says, she's indirectly telling your friends you have eyes. Be thankful. Really? Do people actually think like this? This one said, I shower de her eye, yo. I'm flabbergasted. This one says, she wants your guys to hail you for dating a hot babe. She's comfortable with you. That's why she's wearing comfy clothes around you. Really? I didn't know. This one says, I will do the same. I need to look good in front of my visitors, not showing breasts and nyash. Oh. But that's the problem. She's actually showing the boobs and the bum. Oh my God. This one said, I do this to Sha and I don't have any ulterior motive. I just want my man's friends to give him more respect for dating a correct babe. So it means you're going to strip because you want your man's friends to say he's dating a correct babe. I don't understand. Are people actually getting what this guy is saying? This one says she wants to impress your friends and the other people to show them you're enjoying and you're trying. Oh my God. Do you guys agree with this ideology? This one said, when her friends come around, you self put on boxers. Women don't like it when their men show skin, but they want to show skin. Oh my God. This one said, maybe you should compliment her more and make her feel attractive. Seems like she's seeking for validation and compliments from others. Yeah, maybe. This one said, she wants to make everybody look her happy now. She dey use one stone kill many birds and more. This one said she's actually dressing to look good for outsiders, but she thinks the man inside has already seen her finish. But the reverse is supposed to be the case. She's supposed to dress skimpy inside and cover up outside. I don't get it. Like, am I crazy or what? This man said, "Na rubbish you carry put for house." And I've realized that in this comment, right, the men are in disagreement and then the women are in agreement of her behavior. What do you guys think? Do you think this is normal? I don't know, but I just cannot wrap my head around it. I don't think it's normal behavior. This one said she knows exactly what she's doing. Maybe one of your visitors don't they enter her eye and she wants to tell them that you are dating a hot girl. Wow, what a way of telling people that your boyfriend is dating a hot girl. This one said, you won't make your friends advise you, make you get new babe. Never. She's a sharp girl. So basically what this person is saying is, when she exposes her body to show that he's dating a hot babe, his friends will have a hard time advising him to get another girl because she is so hot. Guys, this is not making sense to me. This one said, bro, nothing they happen. She's comfortable with you and feels like she doesn't impress you anymore. But your friends need to know you've got a hottie as a babe. If you want her to be showing boobs and nyash to you, let her know that. For now, enjoy. This one said, that's crazy, man. I don't support such display. And the reason is uncalled for too. Exactly. This woman said, should they try up their status now? Not to reason now. She won't show your friends say you carry eye go market. Wow, people really think like this. Well, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section because this is really surprising to me. I did not know that people actually thought like this. But I guess that's why we have the internet. Let me know what you think. Do you think her behavior is normal or do you think she's doing the most? And let's move to the next story. The next story says, my BF doesn't care. Good afternoon, Joro. Please keep me anonymous. So I have been at my boyfriend's place for about 2 weeks now. He isn't financially buoyant, so I support. When we need to buy food or other household needs and he doesn't have money, I usually support. Most of the time he doesn't ask me because I feel he is shy or something, but I still support. I do things with my own money that he didn't give me. Now this morning, he is playing PS and isn't bothered if I'll eat or not. He has always been like this. I really don't know. What's going on in his head? He wants me to be the one to always talk about food. And most of the time, it's not like he isn't hungry. He is, but he prefers that I initiate the conversation about food. I am low-key getting tired of this relationship. You know, guys, when women talk about men providing, do you hear what she said? My boyfriend doesn't care. I always say this thing, it is not about money, it's about care. She said he does not care. So it's not about the money. She could have even bought that food with her own money, and then the boyfriend decided to fix something for her to eat, just to show that concern, to actually show that you even care. That's the problem. Most of the time when men are called to be providers by women, it's not about money and material things. It's about the fact that you're putting in the effort to show that you care. It's about care, period. I don't care what anybody has to tell me. That is what it's about. She sees it now as though he does not care because he's not providing for her. He's not making sure that she's okay. He's not taking care of her, right? So I think that it's good that she didn't say my husband. It's still boyfriend, right? They obviously need to talk. The guy needs to get his act together. He's not financially buoyant. Is he hustling? Is he trying to make something out of his life? Is he ambitious? Does he have a plan? Does he have a vision? Those are the kind of questions that she should be asking. When she imagines him in 5 years, does she think that he's going to be a successful man with at least some kind of financial stability or not? Those are the kind of questions that she's supposed to be asking herself. Because I feel like most of the time when women play men's role, they get very, very frustrated in the long run, and vice versa. Women were born to be women, right? Men were born to be men. When the man's role becomes now the woman's obligation, then it becomes tiring. It's okay for a woman to support. A woman can support, no problem. But when she feels like the burden is on her shoulders, it just starts breaking down. Like, I know that there are exceptions, right? I know that there are exceptions. I know. I'm very much aware of that. But I'm just saying, in general, women are not meant to carry the responsibilities that have been assigned to men, and vice versa. So obviously, it's no surprise that she's getting tired of the relationship, because she feels like, I'm not being cared for. I have to shoulder all these responsibilities. Obviously, I'm tired, I'm tired. This is not what she was born for. So obviously, she's going to get tired. She's been abused. When I say abuse, it's not like that kind of abuse, but I mean, she's been abnormally used. That's not her role. She's supporting, but now it's seeming like she's shouldering all the responsibilities. Consequently, it seems to her like she's not being cared for. Do you understand? So yeah, I mean, I don't think it's too late. They can have a conversation about it, and she should give him some time to see if he's going to change, if he's willing to. But if not, thank God there's still boyfriend. She can just pick up her pieces and leave, because the fact that he's like this, he will most likely not change, depending on their age. But it sounds like they're really young. But I'm just, most of the time when adults are a certain way, if they don't really see the reason why they should change and truly decide to change, honestly, there's nothing you can do. It's either you bear with them, or you just wake up and leave. Let's go to the comment section. The first comment said, whatever is going on in your relationship that you don't like, please communicate so that the other person can know what they're doing wrong. No matter how little the issue might be, as long as you are not cool with it, please just communicate. This one said, get house. If she has a house and she goes back to her house and eventually they get married, then the problem comes up again. How do they deal with that? So the problem is not going back to her house. The problem is addressing this issue and looking for a solution. This one said, all this many talk that can be resolved by actually talking with the person in the same room with you. The person that this issue involves. Make una know they carry una relationship problems. They come here if you have not had a heart-to-heart discussion with your partner first. This one said, that's Yahoo boys for you. Nonchalant people where they broke. Oh my God. This one said, come back to your papa house. That's not the point, because God forbid if she ends up marrying this guy without sorting this issue out, she'll still go and live with him, right? So it's better for her to sort it out now that she still has the opportunity to. This one said, why do people ask what you're doing in a man's house that you ain't married to? It's becoming silly. So you're having a serious relationship and you can't visit your boyfriend or stay for a week or so. Why do most people pretend like they never did it or wanted to do it at some point? Grow up. To me, that has nothing to do with the problem. This one said, why live with a man and also feed him when you guys are not married? How long will it continue? Firstly, leave his house and make yourself a visitor to earn some value. Then sit him down and find out what his intent about getting something doing to earn a living. If you don't get a good response, then make a choice of staying for whatever reason you have stayed all this while, or leave and find a better place. This one said, you have overstayed. And guys, how do you feel comfortable being in a relationship when you don't have a stable source of income? This one said, go back to your father's house and stop disrespecting your lineage. Again, nothing to do with the question. This one said, stop dating a man or woman that doesn't add value to your life. Relationship is not only about intimacy or money. This one said, this is the mistake you all make. You are in a man's house for 2 weeks and feeding him. Tomorrow you will say you sacrificed for him when he did not send you to do so. A man should be out there doing his best to be the man in his relationship and not making you take his role because he's lazy. He will lose interest because men love to chase. Go home, young lady, save your money, invest, send to your parents, or take yourself out and stop acting all wife material for a man who is not ready to be a husband. This one said, as long as you're in that relationship, just set your mind that you forever foot the bills. Also, isn't it time you went home? This one said, it's a tactic. That is what we used to do in school. If a woman does not want to go, we ensure that there is no food available in the house. Better leave that man alone. Oh my God, maybe she's truly overstayed. But it depends on how long she was supposed to stay. How long did they agree that she was supposed to stay in his house? Oh my God, maybe she's moved into his house. I don't know. This one said, playing PS in the morning. If you like, don't carry your bag and be going to your house. Continue shouldering responsibilities of a full-grown man that is not even your husband till the day he will serve you breakfast. The pain you will feel will be double. Because these are also the kind of things that make you feel resentful. You'll be saying that, oh, I sacrificed all this. I gave him all this. I supported him when he had nothing. Look at what he's doing to me. That's why you should not do it in the first place. Don't do it. I feel like every normal man should be very, very, very happy to go out there as a man that he is, fight to make an income and come to his home and be the leader that he's born to be. Okay? So any guy who is lazing around and waiting around for you to foot the bills he's not ready. He needs to man up, go out there with his mates and fight to provide for his family. That's what he should be doing. So this one, playing PS in the morning, it's true. She should be ready to foot the bills till the end. And he will resent her because men are not built like that. He will probably resent her and leave her for a woman who is beneath him. You are Bob the Builder over here, Betty the Builder over here. You build him, pay his bills, clean his bum. Then he will go out there to Afia over there, who's at the roadside selling pap, and cheat with you with her because she is under him, she's lower than him. Do you understand? So all this is very unnecessary. Let this girl just go back to her house. I don't know what to say. She should just go back. This one said, you never marry, oh. You don't carry responsibilities. Please don't misquote me. It's not bad to support one's partner, but it's bad for a carefree partner not to appreciate. Please know this before it's too late. With the way I'm seeing things, he loves the way you are doing it, and this might continue till marriage. Think and rethink again. Good luck. This one says, why are you claiming relationship? This dude knows you are his friend with benefit that has overstayed her welcome. Oh my goodness. This one said he probably wants you to leave his house, so go back to yours. The next one said, go to your home now. Now, wow. Did he tell you when he was alone he wasn't feeding? Baba will lock up totally so you go get sense leave him house. But since you no get sense reach, you go suffer. You never see anything. Oh my goodness. People are cruel. This one said, my sister Sano, auntie, to support your boyfriend is not a bad idea, but did he tell you to do so? Before you came to visit him, he has been surviving. Auntie, go to your house. Nobody sent you to work for this guy. Go to an orphanage and help them. They will appreciate you more there. Ireo. This other one said, he's giving you all the signs and you're still making excuses for him. If you're not there, he will definitely sort himself out. But no, you're Mother Teresa and should be babysitting him. Wait first, how old are both of you? Exactly, I think they're really young. I think maybe they're like early 20s or teenagers. This one said, my sister, sit him down and tell him how you're feeling and notice the changes. If there are no changes, pray to God and fast for 365 days. Yo, people are mean. Oh my god. So guys, so finally come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye.